Hi friends, Katie back here with you today. Last week at Missing Piece, we had the opportunity to make some refugee children's school kits, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a moment, but I'm grateful to be here with you again, and here is this week's message. What do you say when you face a group of people who you dearly love, when half of them are defeated and half of them are triumphant? Well, you love them all the same, but how do you address both the joy and the sorrow? Certainly not by pandering to one or the other, not by taking sides or inciting revolt or dismissing the hurt. But it occurs to me, when we are winning and when we are losing, a hug, a kind word, a pat on the back are all welcome. Whatever your thoughts or concerns about the future, you get to have a voice. You get to choose who you want to be in the world. You get the opportunity to be compassionate, to spark change, to surprise people with the depth of your love and hope and joy and invite them into their own. We've talked before about how we are all changing the world, how each of us and the lives we choose create ripple effects that quite literally change the world. Our everyday little choices for kindness and hopefulness, to help others when there is no reward for ourselves, they all can have a more profound effect than we ever get to know. And the same for our negative ones, for that matter. When we planned yesterday's project, it hadn't occurred to me that it would be the Sunday after the election, and how valuable it might be for people to come together in an effort to do a little bit of good in the world. We aren't in charge of everything, but we also aren't helpless. So celebrate your victory by doing some good for people, and grieve your loss by doing some good for people. Because regardless of who you thought the best choice for president was, you get another day to be a part of helping this world become far beyond what your one vote can do. See, we are on the verge of a very hopeful season. And no, I'm not talking about the Trump presidency, I'm talking about Advent. In a couple of weeks, families will begin dusting off Christmas decorations and pulling the tabs on secret calendar compartments to gobble up the chocolates inside. And this general excitement and expectancy will blow in with cooler weather. On the flip side, schedules may become more cramped. Preparation time will seem to slip through our grasp, and people will become a bit crazed with retail-induced hysteria. We'll spend too much, eat too much, and at some point forget what it's all about and resent this season. Insert missing piece. Insert some reminders of hope, love, joy, and peace. Insert some community that has nothing to do with your decorations or gift buying or list making. Create space to feel the spirit of hopefulness and expectancy, and then to share that feeling with others. In the season of Advent, worshiping people all over the world will focus on some of the concepts that Jesus' life on earth reminds us to emphasize. Joy, the childlike joy and trust that we are invited into with God. Peace, an assurance, an inner contentment that grows out of that trust. Love, love each other, love your neighbors, love the stranger among us. And hope, the engine that allows us to continue to love and be joyful and have peace as we continue to plant our hopes in a better world that Jesus taught about. Let's remember that none of these things is passive or stagnant. Like we just get to sit back and be happy, peaceful, loving hopers. Not at all. Each of these things are intended for us, but are also a call to share them, to help bring them about. Which goes back to that ripple effect that each of our lives have as we move through this world. We are helping it become, and don't underestimate your part in that. For the season of Advent, we'll do a little extra reminding and engaging to help us extract our hearts from the worldly priorities of indulgence and refocus on what this season is really about. If you haven't already, I invite you to download the Missing Piece app to be part of our weekly reminders And for the families that attend Missing Peace, we're going to do a Play-Doh Advent calendar that will invite children and families to spend some time together creating and being mindful of a special season. This is our effort to continue, as Gandhi said, being the change you wish to see in the world. We started yesterday with the refugee school kits. According to the Presbyterian Disaster Assistance, that's the organization who we did the project through, there are 2 million Syrian refugees. Many of them are young children who have been displaced from their homes, schools, entire lives really. As you can imagine, these people have many needs, but one of them is an opportunity to continue their education. A small bit of hope for the future. Something that says more than today matters. That there's something beyond just fighting to survive. That there will be a day when peace will rule again. These school kits say to the people who have lost so much hope that there is a tomorrow, and we believe in it, and we believe in you. My husband is fond of saying the world will not be changed by a bullet or a bomb, but by a book. Thank you for being part of changing the world. Grace and peace, friends. If you are interested in learning more about the refugee school kits, you can actually just Google refugee school kits and Presbyterian Disaster Assistance. They also create opportunities for other kits to be built and sent overseas to help out with lots of different disasters, the refugee crisis being just one of them. And for whatever way that you're taking part in making this world become a better place, thank you for that. Keep doing it. It matters. Peace, my friends.